Jose.
All right, so my topic today is fracking by me. And I just want to kick a quick summary for those who weren't here when I did it as informative. Fracking is basically companies are allowed to mine into the ground looking for natural gases. And it's been impacting small communities and the environment very much as much harmful as when they drill. All right. Here's a picture of a drill. Now, I know not all of them are going to be the exact same size, but you can get an idea from this what they look like and how it's being done. And for the most part, you don't really see any houses or anything like that in this picture because they usually do it far away from large population, but it doesn't really it affects more of those who live like outside, like in the countryside or something like that, just due to the fact. And that's what my next slide is going to talk about. My next slide is the picture about wells. Now, homes with wells really don't have like access to water like the same way of houses that live in the city. City, you have like pipelines and all that, so it's like really they can't really like get polluted unless the pipe breaks. So it's like mostly a malfunction on the city's side of not keeping their pipes intact or anything like that. But what these gas wells do while they're mining, they basically are releasing harmful chemicals to break down sedimentary rocks, all the things, just to get the natural gas. And basically what happens is some of these chemicals don't really disappear or like evaporate, but instead they leak into like through the small cracks that are created into the well water, and this causes harmful effects to the homeowner and to the point where it can make water flammable and you can't really live in these conditions due to the fact that you have a contaminated water supply. All right. For the most part, these wells use these drills that crackle, I believe, or I didn't bring a picture for that, but they use water and all that, blah blah blah. And the next part was my legitimate, I found this about, it's called Pennsylvania Act 13. It's a fracking law, and what it does is basically the companies have to give a certain list of their chemicals they're using, and they include almost all the chemicals in their compound that they use for fracking. And what it does is like they send it to a government agency to record it. It goes in the government file, and basically it's like it's supposed to go in the public, supposed to have access. But here's the other part of it is that the public don't really get the whole entire access of these chemicals, because the companies and the government agree upon what chemicals can be shown to the public and what are closed to them. So if people are affected by fracking and go to the doctor and they basically try like this goes apply for workers too, that if they're affected by the fracking by the operation, they go ask their doctor to see what it is. And basically, the doctor can't really tell you the actual chemical or the actual thing that's harming you, but instead will try to explain it in a different way and basically lie to your face. That's what I'm trying to lie to your face as these chemical as the act only protects people in a certain degree, but not all the way. And the one thing I want to say is like, there could be other laws that can help us to stop fracking, but not like stop it in general, but like to make it more like a public, something a public should know about and should know basics how to avoid problems, or like when they need to speak up to these companies. But for the most part, yeah, for the most part, these operations just keep on doing what they do, and basically they have to follow government regulations and try to keep it down low, try and keep it minimum effect. And my conclusion is, I just want to say, I just want to say it's like mostly the only reason why these type of laws get passed is like through lobbyists and all that, and that's a different subject for another time. For that, that's all I have.
Okay, good job, Jose. Let's do Jose's questions and we'll get Jordan set up.
Mine should say my name. I just wrote my name. Yeah, I wrote my name so that I don't lose it.
Some people might need it.
All right.
Professor, do you want to stop the video? Pretty sure she does.
No, she doesn't.
She doesn't?
Cause she like does
One big video?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she'll just cut out for one.
I don't think she wants to steal it.
Okay, just tell them that's for you.
What?
Yes, about her.
Yeah.
The video's still running. Do you want that to run?
We asked.
Oh.